Welcome back to Spokane Convention Center, where the second half of action is just getting underway here in the Consolation match of the Power Soccer event. Blue holds a 4-2 lead thus far. 3 of the goals coming from Stern, the other from Carpenter. Or, excuse me, not Stern, Brady. And Carpenter was assisted by Brady. Winner of this match will take home the bronze medal. Blue has certainly controlled the possession for the majority of the first half. As Brady sends it in the play. Joining Brady for the blue team is David Smith and Donald Plunkett. For the red team, they have Stern, McDermott, and Wayne Power out in the field. The ball goes out of bounds. Michael Stern for the red team will inbound it. Gets it to McDermott. It's the foul called on red there. And Michael Brady looking for some help from his teammates. It's a right in the Stern. Smith battling for it. Blue better watch out for the 2-on-1 call. Brady wisely moves away. And the ball will roll out, and Blue will retain possession. One of the unique rules of Power Soccer, as we see Dave Smith, he gets the goal. A nice pass there from Brady. So 5-2 the score, blue team on top. David Smith with the goal. And I was saying earlier, one of the unique rules and regulations of this sport is that each player must see at least 10 minutes of floor time.
That's actually a requirement for the National Veterans Wheelchair Games. Then the laws of the game don't require participation for players outside of or any minimal participation at all for players. It's just an attempt to get playing time for everybody here in this competition.
It kind of evens the playing field, because for some of these veterans, this is the only time all year they will be playing Power Soccer, while other people play on teams
play all year
around the nation.
I actually had a competitor come up to me last night and had expressed an interest in playing. This is the first time she'd ever seen it, and had no idea, being from Atlanta, that there were 6 teams in town that she could play with. So she's looking forward to getting with the team when she gets back home. But this was her first exposure to the game last night, or this week.
And that's a lot of what these games are about. Exploring and giving new opportunities for people that didn't know some of the sports available. Earlier this morning out at Esmeralda Golf Course, some of these veterans got a chance to use an adaptive chair. Allows them to hone their golf skills. Instructors are out there helping these veterans get used to these chairs. And Michael Stern, certainly one of those players who for Michael Brady, certainly one of those players where this is not the only time he's playing this week. He, coming from the Phoenix area, plays for the Power Soccer team down there called the Arizona Heat. As we see Carpenter check back in for the blue team. Along with him comes number 5, James Lewis, sporting 2 small American flags on the back of his chair. Stern trying to clear a path. Trying to clear a path for McDermott. And the ref caught on the Stearns game. Well, 5-2 the score. 6 minutes have run off the clock here in the second half. As Brady puts it in play. Now Stern possesses it. Brady trying to cut him off. And Stern met the last contact. It will be a goal kick for the blue team. This Power Soccer match being brought to you by the HealthNet Federal Services Incorporated. Wayne Power and Brady battling for position, and it will go out. Ball will be awarded to the red team. In the game of Power Soccer, contact may be made in between the chairs, but it must be guard-to-guard contact. So McDermott will send it into play. He's got Stern in front of him. Power behind. This is in the Carpenter and Power. Ball stuck between their chairs. Now over to Lewis. He's slow to react.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Jumbled up situation over there that sorted itself out.
And Carpenter giving pursuit as well as Stern for the red team. And we'll go off Carpenter. All these veterans out here have different makes and models of their power chair. And they all kind of give each athlete kind of different unique abilities. Some can spin faster, some can move faster, but the top speed in this cannot be more than 6.2 miles per hour. Now, Andy, as a ref, how do you monitor that? 6.2 is not exactly a speed you see. And
what we do is we administer what we call a pregame speed test, where you'll see we've got a gold line here just to the side of the halfway line down here on the near side of the court. We start the competitors down off the goal line, and they have to move at maximum speed towards the gold line that we've got here, and they're allowed to hit that at no faster than 5.5 seconds. If they come in faster than that, we will have them calibrate the chair speed to come into compliance with the speed requirements.
Carpenter has a chance there. Red clears it out of the goal box. And Blue will use this as an opportunity to make some substitutions, with Dan Kaminsky coming on for James Lewis.
Going back to the speed test, depending on the nature of the competition, we may administer a post-game speed test to one competitor from each team post-game, just kind of in a random manner to ensure that the teams are still in compliance. For for this event, we decided not to take that approach. We tested each of the teams once each day. We had a round robin competition yesterday, and so we only tested the teams once. And then before the game started here today, both teams got tested. And for the final tomorrow night, we'll test both of the teams once before the game begins.
Brady gets set to send it in. Him and his blue team hold a 5-2 lead as he spins around. Didn't quite get all of that, but it goes off of McDermott, which will award blue a corner kick.
You'll notice the referee's positioning number 4 red. We still have the minimum distance requirement on the kicks. The only exception to that is you must be 15 feet. And that's a goal.
So Brady comes through again. This team now leads 6-2. Brady with 4 goals and 2 assists on the day, having quite the performance. He was the player of the game of last night's broadcast when he scored the game-winning goal as time was winding down, and he's certainly making a strong case to win player of the game honors again today. Carpenter says, my bad. Then he got spinned around and was not in good position to receive that pass from Brady. Carpenter and Stern battling. Looks like Stern's going to possess it. Corner kick for blue, and Brady will take it. Brady has the most experience on the blue team and has shown tonight. As you see James Lewis getting a little treatment to his guard on the sideline. Stern knocks that out of bounds. We'll have another corner kick.
What I was saying earlier is you'll notice that the referee is positioning the defending team on these corner kicks to either be 15 feet away from the ball or positioned on the goal line, because that's the one exception where they're allowed to be closer than 15 feet, but the chair has to be positioned on the goal line, mostly off the field. Only the tires are allowed to be basically on the goal line, and the player has to be parallel.
And Carpenter called for the foul there. What was the call there, Andy?
I was distracted there for a minute and did not see. Oh, the referee just signaled that it was a ram of some type committed by the attacking player. So we got a direct free kick coming out for the red team there on the ramming.
This is not quad rugby. That'll be coming up next.
That's correct.
And so the referees try to avoid contact between the chairs. Some of the quad rugby chairs look like some a gladiator would use, while in able-bodied soccer, people's legs get tired. In power soccer, the batteries can die, which can be crucial. And Carpenter will punch it through. So 7-2, the score. Just under 6 minutes remaining here in this consolation match. If blue is able to hold on, they will take home the bronze medal. And blue will make some substitutions. Brady coming out for the first time, as Roy Joy will check in, as well as Stefan Bojadet. Let's go out of bounds and be awarded to the red team.
And again, the referee is managing the 15 feet distance for the players because the space is so important. Due to the size of the chairs. Trying to create as much playing space as possible for the players.
It's Carpenter set to get it in. A foul is called on the blue team. Stern giving McDermott a bit of instruction. Ref reminding blue, you got to give him 5 yards. Kaminsky in goal for blue. And Roy Joy will get in the way to that. And Roy Joy. Blue better be careful there. Beaujolais battling for it. McDermott in there along with Roy Joy. Here comes Stern. And we'll go off Stern. And Roy Joy will send it in the play for the blue team. He's got Carpenter at about midfield. About 2.5 minutes remaining here. Just as an able-bodied soccer, there is stoppage time.
Nice touch save by the goalkeeper there.
Roy Joy.
And it's a 3-on-1 in the area again. You notice we have the goalkeeper and number 4 and number 11 red all involved in the area of active play as the ball was coming through there. The referee will give the indirect free kick to the blue team from the top of the penalty area. Again, you'll notice he positions number 4 parallel to the goal line there, with the chair mostly off the field, the wheels on the goal line to give him the maximum, to give the blue team the maximum space possible there.
And passes it to Beaujolais. And Stern blocks that. Carpenter tries to squeeze it through.
And again with a 3 in the area.
So the same call as before. We'll set up another free kick for the blue team. Now on this kind of foul, was it a direct kick or indirect kick?
This will be an indirect free kick, which again means that another player, whether it's a teammate or an opponent, has to touch the ball before a goal is scored. The ball is in play as soon as the player kicks it, sends it into play. But a goal may not be scored as long as the referee's arm is up, which indicates we haven't had that second touch yet.
Is it pronounced AJ? Okay.
Referee taking a minute to...
The red will make a substitution. Lisa Wilson will check in for the red team.
Again, the referee taking a minute to position the red players at least 15 feet away. 0-0 red there was a bit close. You'll notice that the goalkeeper is actually off the court, which the goalkeeper is the only player allowed to actually leave the court during play. Everybody else is required, especially in goal situations, to stay on the court.
The keeper is having problems with his chair.
Yeah, there's no goal there. The goalkeeper's chair is dead. He's having some problems there, so the referee stopped play.
So red, in a way, catches a break. It looked like blue had a pretty good opportunity there to extend their lead.
Kelly.
As he tries to sort out the malfunction.
That's all it looks like. So now we'll go with a set ball, top of the penalty area. We can't have a restart inside the penalty area, so the referee brings the ball back to that portion of the penalty area line that's parallel to the goal line, and we'll restart with a set ball.
Stern and Carpenter go at it. Carpenter wins this battle.
It's a goal.
Royjoy sneaks it into the corner. And this game has turned into a bit of a blowout. After being 4-2 at half, Blue has now opened up an 8-2 lead. And not much time remaining here.
The referee indicated that we've got a minute left in the game, minute left in extra time.
And thank you for joining us here on xable.com. I'm Ben Pierce. Alongside me has been Andy Green. Thanks for coming in. I was a bit late notice.
My pleasure. Glad to help out. Wish I sounded a bit better. Been fighting this cold since Saturday, so.
Once again, this Power Soccer match being brought to you by the HealthNet Federal Services Incorporated.
That's the game.
And that will be it. So Blue holds on to win 8-2 after being up only 4-2 at half. They're now up 8-2. I want to thank you for watching it here on xable.com. When we come back, we're going to have an interview with the player of the game. But before that, Gary McDermott for the red team. I'd like to give a special shout out to his family watching back home.
I just want to shout out to the Vietnam Helicopter Flight Crew Network. It's out there watching us. Hi, guys.
All right, and thanks, Gary. When we come back, we'll have an interview with our player of the game, Robert Carpenter. I want to thank you for joining myself and Andy Green here on xable.com, and we'll be right back.